No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as rook. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel.
Today we're going to the park. Whoa, it's so cool out here. Yeah. Ow! Ow! I dropped out on one jump.
Remember that slide might be hot.
So it can burn your butt.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say the butt, like our butt.
But it might burn.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
If we put on our cheeks, it will be really hot.
Well, Dad's gonna touch you first.
Muscles! Do you have muscles? I can't see your muscles.
You do that much.
I didn't see your muscles.
My muscles?
Yeah. Ooh. Wait, look at Taylor. Let's see. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta see Dad did a monkey bars.
I got all these waters on here. 1 water, 2 water, 3 waters. Everybody's waters.
I'm me.
I did it.
You didn't touch the last
No,
part.
this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as rook. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel. Yeah, man. Y'all see I'm out there playing with my kiddos. How y'all doing today, man? It's another amazing day. Yeah, another great day to be alive, man. It's another great day to be here. I get to enjoy a lot of kids, a lot of time. You know, I'm making up for time. For y'all that don't know, your boy used to be outside. He used to be outside a long time. Not a little time, a long time. I would barely be home. I would always be on the road, always moving around, promoting and being a manager of sorts, you know, locking in with individuals, making everybody great, right? So I want to talk about day one, the hardest part, the battle of starting over, breaking generational curses. We talked about that before, but today we're going to dab in a little deeper. I hope you guys having an amazing day. Listen, I have some individuals that's tapping in from all over the world now. Big shout out to Mr. Wanna Fields
right? I told you guys a little bit about her. We're working on a project for her right now as we speak. Another awesome author, and we got a lot of authors on here, man. Shout out to everybody out there doing their writing thing. You guys are very, very inspiring. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna put it out there. What's good with it, Gonzo? I mean, what's good with Michelle? What's good with everybody out there rocking out with us, man? I received some messages yesterday. And it was just dope. It was dope. You know what I mean? I'm getting a lot of kudos for doing this. But y'all gotta understand, I'm still healing. I'm healing. This is my way of healing. Some of you guys write. Some of you guys do videos. Some of you guys make apps. You know what I mean? I got people doing all type of different things in my little universe, right? And it's nice. It's nice to see that, right? But why would I choose to talk about day one? It's because day one is probably the hardest step to get over when it comes to recreating your life, you know, restarting anew. Some people coming out of prison, their first day out, you know, you see a lot of just saying, y'all, I'm just speaking the obvious. You see a lot of artists and creators get out of prison, they first day out of prison. The first thing they do is like, man, I gotta do me a first day out video. I gotta do a first day out song. You know what I mean? People forget how powerful words are. Words are so powerful, y'all. We got to be careful on how we use these words. Why do you say that, Inside? Well, I'm glad you asked, because the things that we say, we are really putting power behind those words. You know what I mean? We used to write cursive back in the day. You know what I mean? Now it's non-existent anymore. But before, you used to be able to write your stuff down on a piece of paper. And whatever you thought and dreamed of and actually wrote that down in cursive, it really would come to fruition. I truly believe that. Some people don't, but I truly believe that. Words are powerful. I'll be watching Industry Talk, man, and he be shouting people out. And when he be shouting people out, man, sometimes their names on their profile, I'll be like, bro, what is people thinking? It's crazy. Got to slow down. Sly, what's good with it, brother, man? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Got some engineers in here as well. Got people that do music out here as well, man. I ain't chopped it up with you guys in a minute, man. Y'all see I'm rocking out over here on Facebook and YouTube. I'm hardly on Instagram. But I'll be back on there as soon as I get this new phone. But how we doing today, man? How you guys doing? I know you guys are doing great. I got some things to share with you guys today. Yeah. I got some things to share with you guys. Got some good news. I got an email today. Shout out to the school. Yeah, I'm in, most of you guys know right now that's been tapping into the show. I'm in school right now, right? Yeah, 41 back in school doing my thing. And today I cleared the what do you call it, Angel? I cleared the they put you in like this little period. Like you gotta do so many days of school for them to like admit you officially. So I'm officially admitted in school. Although they took the money already. But I'm officially in school now, so that's good. I got the email today right before we're doing the show. So I'm telling you guys, at 41, and after all the mistakes I've made, I'm a second chance father. I'm making up for time for being outside, you know what I mean? And listen, SemiQuest is doing big things right now. They just picked up a song. This is my first time. So I'm dropping some stuff on y'all today. Listen, this is my first time ever getting points on a song, on an album, on the split sheets. Normally, I'm the guy that's kind of orchestrating things, and this is my first time ever getting my name put on a song that I didn't even rap on. I didn't rap, didn't sing, didn't speak. Normally, I'm kind of doing intros for people, doing some words and talking, but big shout out to that. Big shout out to SemiQuest. I got the email today from DistroKids. So your boys got some certifications going on out here. It's super dope. Yeah, man, it's up, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Go get that high school diploma. I was telling my little brother, Young Diggy. Y'all probably remember Young Diggy. Young Diggy was doing the shows out there, doing this big thing. Just got off with Big X Plug did the stage. He went back and did the stage behind him. Went back and performed in one of his schools, bro's doing his thing, told him go get his shit, man. So a lot of great things have happened. And you know how those things happen? Because it took me to start from day one to hit that restart button to get there. Now I got a blog that I'm going to share with you guys today. It's real deep, man. It's real deep. You've been through some things. Angel has prepared something for you guys to hear, and I'm going to share that. But before we get into all that, before we get into all that jazz, I want to make sure that we drop this right off the rip. Roll that footage. So my kiddos did an amazing job on this chicken, right? I saved one of these so you guys can see. See all that seasoning, that flavor? Yeah. Got to do it with that Tisa's signature house blend. Season all. Now, back to the show. All right, yeah. So we actually played around with this, and my kids did the cooking, right? Yesterday, they did all the cooking, all the shindig. Let them do the whole thing, from the cornbread to the macaroni and cheese, all that jazz. They did all that jazz, man. And this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. And I got two of them. So shout out to Tisa's signature house blend, man. Season all. You know, I was gonna talk bad about. I keep it really, really real. So if it wasn't gonna be good, I was gonna take it there. It's my show. I'm gonna do that, right? And big shout out to Prime Time Network for picking up the show and allowing us to shout out some of these sponsors. You guys see the stickers over here. Let me go ahead and talk about that. Yeah, the Freeway Records. You guys know Freeway, man. It's dope. Shout out to the record company. A lot of good stuff is happening. I just salute to everybody. I got hit with the salute to everybody, all the salutes. Big shout out to Trappin' Ink. Trappin' Ink's hit me up with some messages right now. Since I got another flyer they want me to knock out, I'll knock that out after the show for sure. But yeah, man, let's get into this thing, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff going on. So you got some stuff out there you knocking out. Kudos to you, and keep going and keep pushing, man, because if you don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. I'm telling you, you got new music, you got new products, you got new things going on. Please send them to me so I can shout them out on the show. Okay. I see you. Okay, they got some new comedians coming on. Shout out to the comedians, man. Comedy in the Trap. If y'all don't know, man, I designed their movie covers and stuff like that, so they got a whole slew of series of shows coming out, man. Shout out to Sticks, man. They doing their thing, man. Black Phil, you know what I mean? So shout out to all those comedians rocking out. Yesterday y'all see me rocking out the JB Comedy Braswell. He's out there on tour with Bubba Dub right now, doing his thing. I think they're in Miami right now, something like that, where they was just at. And I'll play that promotion here in a second. But I want to share what Angel did, right? You gotta know, my lady, my queen, she's out here doing a thing in these books, man. She's getting out here, getting to it, and it's making me feel good, and it's making me want to do a little bit more. So we're gonna do this little segment, right? And this segment is called Angel's New Blogs. So tap in, and after that, I'll talk about what's coming up in Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. Everything feel like Florida to me anyway, so roll that footage.
Prisoner in My Own Mind by yours truly, Lynette Williams. Have you ever been completely trapped without a single lock on a door? I have. Not inside four concrete walls, but right inside my own head. Sometimes I think about what Kevin Gates said. I feel like these walls talking to me, but I can hear them talking to me. The first time I heard those words, they sank straight into my chest. Not because physical walls were speaking, but because I knew the exact weight of that feeling, that frantic beat. I'm saying, but I can hear them. That's the sound of trying to explain the battle inside your head to a world that thinks you're just being dramatic. Sometimes the walls don't need a mouth to speak. The memories speak for them. Every room reminds you of something you had to endure. Every silence gets suffocatingly loud. Every quiet moment gives your mind an open invitation to replay every mistake, heartbreak, and trauma you've been desperately trying to forget. How can a room be dead silent while your mind is screaming at full volume? It's a terrifying kind of prison because from the outside, everything looks fine. You're smiling. You're going to work. You're showing up for everybody else. But inside, your thoughts have locked every door and thrown away the key. The cell nobody sees. My mind became a place where every failure was put on a loop. Every past hurt echoed louder than any compliment I ever received. Without even realizing it, I became both the prisoner and the prison guard. I built the high walls, brick by brick, letting my own mind interrogate me in the dark. What if I give everything I have left and it's still not enough? What if the person who hurt me was right about me all along? Why does peace feel so terrifying, but chaos feels like home? What if they finally realize who I really am and walk away? Am I actually healing? Or am I just pretending to be okay so nobody asks questions? Every question became another deadbolt. Every second guess became another heavy chain, until one day I couldn't tell the difference between what was real and what fear was lying to me about. And here's the trap of long-term survival mode. A prisoner eventually starts believing the cell is home. The daily sentence becomes normal. The anxiety becomes comfortable. And one day, you stop trying the door handle, not because it's locked, but because you've convinced yourself that freedom was never meant for someone like you. Serving a sentence I never deserved. The hardest pill to swallow was that nobody officially sentenced me to this prison. Trauma drafted the blueprints. Rejection poured the foundation. Silence built the perimeter. And eventually, I took over as a warden. I didn't just carry old weight. I actively hunted for new reasons to stay on guard. I trained my body to treat calm moments like the eye of a hurricane, waiting for the next storm. I treated my gut instincts like enemies, second-guessing every choice until I was paralyzed. I measured my worth by how much strain I could take before snapping, as if endurance was the proof that I deserved space. I was auditing my presence so strictly that no joy could clear security. How many years did I spend enforcing a sentence on myself that no court ever handed down? The most brutal prison wasn't built out of steel. It was born of the habit of treating my own mind like a battleground rather than a sanctuary. The key was never lost. Then one day, the fog cleared. The prison door was never locked. The only thing holding me back was my own belief that I didn't deserve to step out into the sunlight. Healing didn't magically erase the noise overnight. But every time I challenged a lie, a brick fell. Every time I chose to forgive myself, another crack appeared in the wall. Every time I set a hard boundary, another lock snapped off. Freedom didn't arrive in a flash. It happened one thought at a time. I've spent enough years surviving inside my own mind. It is time to start living outside of it. Freedom begins within. That is why healing is so exhausting. You aren't escaping an outside enemy. You are escaping the version of yourself that learned to survive by expecting the worst. You are training your mind from scratch, teaching it that peace is safe, teaching it that love is safe, teaching it that rest is not laziness, teaching it that joy is not a trick you have to pay for later. You don't have to be a prisoner to your past forever. Sometimes the bars are invisible. Sometimes a guard standing at the door has your own voice. But freedom begins the exact second you decide that your mind deserves to become a home instead of a cell. You can catch these blogs on rawtruenovels.org.
rawtruenovels.org. Yeah, you can catch them right there. Now, let me say something right now. Let me say this right now. Y'all know how I am. Oh, listen, when I start to feel like people are kind of down on themselves, girl, I love your voice. I like to hear you when you scream. I like to hear you. Anyways, listen, man. Listen, I'm going to support mine. I don't know how y'all do y'all. I know some men and women out there like to, I don't want to support my people. Nah, I support mine. I don't mind. I'm a pusher. I push so hard. Listen, I want Angel to get tired of me. I'll be pushing. I am a pusher. I will push. Hey, man, go on, I know you're not feeling good. I know you ain't talking about this voice sound like eating lettuce. What are you talking about? And don't worry, BG, she coming. She gonna come on the show. You know what I'm saying? She just, listen, this is all about day one. This is what we talking about. This is exactly what I be talking about. Day one, with you cracking that shell, getting out here doing something that you normally don't do. Y'all normally see me on here. You may see Taylor pop up on here. You don't really see Angel on here. I am doing my best to crack that whip, to get... to put that boot in the ass, to get up and say, hey, man, it's okay. Hop behind this mic and do her thing. Now, she did that through her audio and her headphones. She got a dope phone, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, there are going to be times where you got to break the shell. That's why this topic was so important. That's why it was needed to be spoke on. This is where you can see those blogs at right now. You can go to rawtruenovels.org and tap in tap into all these, man. She's got blogs for days. You can read them and read them up. And this is what she read right now. The Prisoner in My Own Mind, right there. As you can read it for yourself. You know, normally I was reading a few of these. It was just like, no, it's time. The time is now. You need to get up off your ass. Get over here and do what you do. Trust me, I have learned over these years, and even with me doing this right now, right? Most people may not like hearing the sound of their voice. Some people don't even like to hear the feedback of their voice in the damn headphones, right? But you got to think, there are other people out there that's battling with that same thing, that they can see you get out here and do that. The same with some of these artists, man. Some of these artists don't really like to perform live. They rather have their music run and then they do their thing. It makes them more comfortable. To each his own. But the thing is to crack that shell, break up and release, and get out here and fly. Soar. Do your thing. I am proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing that. It took weeks for you just to do that. So, listen, I'll keep it real on here, y'all. But yeah, man, she needs to hop in here, man. She talking about all this hair stuff. I can spend $1,500 on her getting the hair, the nails, the massage, all this stuff done, and Angel gonna come up with an excuse. She gonna come up with an excuse. Just keeping it real, y'all. But when she do, though, this is the thing, yo. Let me tell y'all something. Not go too far, though. Let me say this, though. When Angel hops online and goes live, her shit goes up because she's like rarely seen, rarely say too much. But when she does do it, everybody pops in. They just want to see what she gonna say. Who she talking about? Who done pissed her off today? What's going on? It happens every time. The rare moments that she hit that live, I promise you, it's gonna go up. Cause her family shares, they tap in. She locked in with so many people. So you're out there doing your thing, and you are at that stage one of tapping in, doing something you just ain't never really did, and this ain't your thing. Trust me, you're gonna have to step out there on faith. For you spiritual people, step out there on faith. For you go-getters, hey, go throw you some G's, go get her, go get her. I know you ain't rocking with Kelly right now, but hey, it's a great song. It's a great message. Get your ass up and go get it, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. I only can do so much. I can get on here and read every goddamn blog she got. I can read every book she got up on here. But the people gonna want to see who you are. Same way we're gonna be out there at AuthorCon, right? I'm gonna meet all these great authors. Listen to all their stories. Do some sideboards, you know what I mean? Tap in with everybody. I'm gonna keep it clean. Ain't gonna do too much cussing. I ain't not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it clean just to see how people flow. But you'll learn that, hey man, it just took me 20 years to write this one book, or it took me this many time, or I went through this before they got that moment to say, hey, I'm cool with just being me. I'm just saying. There's a lot of people that hate to hear themselves. Even them drill sergeants used to yell and they used to hate hearing themselves. They hate getting screamed at by people higher ranking than them. But that's what it takes. It takes for you to do something that you're not comfortable with. And without you doing, listen, let me just say this, man. Without you doing the uncomfortable thing, you'll never, ever get the taste of what life is really like. Some of the hardest things that we got to face out here comes with that first day, that first step. Hey man, I want to get out here and learn how to ride this motorcycle. You know how many times you finna drop the motorcycle? How many times you gonna burn the inside of your leg? Cause you can tell, hey bro, don't put your leg too far back, the muffler right there. Hey bro, I keep telling you, don't put your leg too far back. The muffler right there gonna burn your leg. You gonna burn some of that skin off your leg. You're gonna drop that brand new bike. Hey bro, don't get no brand new bike, man. You gonna drop the bike. You know what I mean? It comes with, this is what it comes with. That's why this show is so important. But each and every time Big G was asking me, man, you ever thought about bringing guests on the show? And I just kind of like let it think, because I can become a real dick at times. When I hear people just like, oh, man, this ain't for me, man. I be like, man, damn that. You ain't coming on this motherfucker talking about, yeah, it ain't for me. You see what bro said? Like Nike, just do it. Y'all seen the Nike movie? That's a very powerful movie. Bruh damn near made everybody lose their job off of one decision. He followed protocol. And I think the most powerful thing about that movie, and you haven't gone to go see it, make sure you go see it. Angel can put the name of the movie in there. But listen, the most powerful thing about that movie, he went against the grain. We ain't in the haircut chair. We ain't cutting hair right now, but we are going against what everybody say. Well, this is what y'all been doing, but guess what? Y'all been doing this, and guess what? That ain't been working. So we need to shift gears. Staying at home, not telling people, not posting, that ain't working. They gotta shift gears. You got to shift gears. And some of us got to stop grinding. Ooh, yeah, I said it. What you mean, inside? I've been grinding every day. Yeah, but this is why I say words are powerful. When you're grinding at something, what do you just think about that? Think about that. You know, some of y'all probably never drove no stick shift, but I've driven stick shift, right? You know what I mean? That's the first type of vehicle I learned how to drive was a stick shift, right? Listen, when you are grinding gears to get somewhere, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're making it harder than what it's gotta be. You doubting every decision. Oh, that ain't the right gear. That ain't the right. And you just keep screwing up. Make it easy and just jump out there. Something Steve Harvey said, right? And a lot of people don't like Steve Harvey. I don't know why, but I ain't never met the brother, but I'm just saying, he said something very powerful. You will never know if you can fly if you don't jump. Very simple, nothing too deep, but it just makes sense. Not saying humans can fly, but I'm saying it took the Wright brothers and the Fruit brothers before them to figure out, man, we don't just take this first couple of gallops to get this air up under these goddamn makeshift wings. We ain't gonna never leave the ground. And think about how many people thought they were crazy. Batshit crazy. You want to be special out here, you gotta do what's not regular, what's not the same. Special people, the chosen ones, don't follow what these other people do. That's what makes them special. That's what makes them unique. Now, everybody's special in their own way, even if you're wearing a helmet. But I'm just saying, everybody's got their own way of doing it. And when you figure out that day one is the day I could change where I'm at, it's going to be the day that I'm going to be able to win. You are not going to stop. You're going to stop grinding gears. You're going to stop chasing the bag and start attracting the things that's supposed to come to you. How do I know? I had to do it. I went cold turkey on social media. Straight up. I stopped talking to people. I stopped connecting with people. I got rid of my cell phone. I'm talking about a cold restart. Cold. Some people just thought I was being asshole. No, I needed to hit that reset button so I could figure out where the heck I needed to be. Yeah, I'm good at this. Yeah, I got some accolades. Yeah, my name holds some weight out here. But get what? Was I right? I was missing so much time with my family and kids, damn near barely recognizing them. But the name was carrying weight out here, but my kids already expected for me to leave again. Had to switch gears. That's why y'all see me incorporating my kids in damn near almost all these videos, incorporating them with the things I'm learning. Taylor got his own channel out here. Trista's doing her own cartoons. Like, we have to break that idea of we are not able to obtain the things we're supposed to obtain because of what society says, what we are saying internally. That's the real battle. That's the real war. And that's the battle most of us are not willing to face. We want to take the shortcuts and the easy routes and figure out both them routes ain't working for us. And in the long run, you're going to be shoulda, coulda, woulda. And you can't be nobody shoulda, coulda, woulda around me. Shoulda, coulda, woulda me drown. You drown around me. You a shoulda, coulda, woulda person, you're going to drown around me. I ain't throwing no lifesavers. You going down like the Titanic, buddy. Yup. Woo! Look at the drowning. You're not finna take me down with you. No. No. You gotta grab your balls. Grab your tits. Damn it. Hey, get out here and go get it. Day one. The first step is the hardest step. But once you take the first step, you realize that, hey, I could take another one. Then I could take another one. Then I could take another one. Before long, your ass is going to be running it. Then you're gonna be talking to somebody else that come along the way and be like, and you're gonna see your old self in them. Ah, yeah, yeah, that was me back in the day, but all you gotta do is take that step. You're gonna sound like me. You're gonna sound like me talking right now, and you're gonna be talking to them, and you're like, oh, yeah, well, yes, I did say if I just took that first step and just did it. Of course, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Of course, you're gonna make mistakes. Of course, you're gonna bump your head a few times. This is what comes with winning. That is the win. The journey is the win. You know what I mean? Like I was telling some young cats, man, they talk about the females they want. I'm like, man, let me explain something to you, bro. You talking about all these dons and bad chicks and all that stuff. That's cool. That's cool. But only thing you can do with a trophy is hold it up, put it on the shelf. And that's all you can do with the trophy. You're not going to be able to feed yourself with it. It ain't pretty worth too much for you to sell it to make no money off of. It's just a trophy. The win is the journey. The win is the journey. The journey is the win. The journey is the win. The win is the journey. Go both ways. Listen to what I'm saying. The wind is the journey. Do it one more time. That might be going over your heads. When you got breath in your lungs, you're winning. Now, if you're sitting here throwing it away, twiddling your thumbs and worrying about what everybody else is doing, you'll never go anywhere. You'll meet an individual like me and be like, oh, bro, everybody out here mean. No, we're determined. We're determined. If I got to cut the world off to get right, hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Not a problem. I will not let these kids that are around me, that I got around me right now, they will never see me, folks. Nah. No. Yeah, that might be a little hard. Yeah, it might struggle a little bit. Yeah, things gonna suck. But get what? When we make it through, ooh, all right, man. Let me I got a whole write up for this show. You got me going the whole thing. But this is real. This is just what it is. This is what it is. This whole show is about overcoming adversity. Y'all. Period. And you know what we also do on here? We promote.
I pulled over for just a second. I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to go to jbcomedy.com and go get you a stanky skin tee. You heard it. That's right. And you might be wondering to yourself, bro, why do I want to get a stanky skin tee for? Well, let me tell you, there's a stanky skin special out right now that you can go purchase only for $5. And you can go check out the video, stream it, run it, get your laugh in the same way I was laughing. He is a veteran, so you know I'm supporting all the way. I got my ticket. Go get yours. Get you some of that stanky skin tee. 100% cotton, unisex. Everybody's included. Have to pull up and let you guys know. It's Inside. Welcome back to Inside Speaks, military veteran point of view. It's only one way to do it, y'all. The right way. Support the people when you can. You may not always got it, so make sure you hit a like, share, and subscribe to everything bro's got going. But if you got a little extra, make sure you go get you some gear, lock in, get you some ticket. He maybe come to a city near you. He's always on the road. Lock in. It's all the way up. Roll that footage.
That's what I'm saying, man. Day one, the hardest part, the battle. To start over. D-Day Wednesday, and today is the day for you to jump out there and get after it, man. Big shout out to JB Comedy, man. Y'all can go to jbcomedy.com, JB Comedy House, man. Y'all can look up the tickets for the shows, the events, all that good jazz. All that good jazz. I like shouting my people out, man. I like shouting out what individuals got going, man. Shout out to Continental T, man. Big shout out to Continental T. He got a new album out right now. He just recently sent it to me, man. So I'm gonna tap in and check that out. All Over the World is out right now. All Over the World is out right now. That's what I was telling you guys about. That I got a little piece of that, and didn't even have to do that, man. I documented that all those days, day 1, 2, 3, 4. I documented the whole day. So I got some receipts, man. That whole song came about. That's a day one. That is a journey within itself, from the country back roads all the way up to the studio we went to, all the way to linking up with Big G. You know what I'm saying? So everything falls in line. When you just take that leap, I'm a walking testimony of that. And then you know what's so crazy about me going ghost on everything and kind of like stepping away from everything? It allowed me to weed out those that really wasn't rock with me, because the people that wondered and started to kind of, damn, bro, what I do to bro? That is messed up. That's jacked up, bro. How he just gonna stop talking to everybody? You weren't supposed to be in my world. I was not about to be the prisoner of my own mind. I finally broke free. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes when Angel get them blogs out, they be aligning with some of the things I'm gonna talk about, and it's so crazy. Sometimes we don't even got to be in the same city or state, and we'll be thinking the same thing here and there, and it blows my mind sometimes. Sometimes it scares me, because I'll be mad at times, and she might be mad at times. We might be wanting to attack each other. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you haven't already, man, make sure you guys tap in with some of the research shows we have done right there. Veteran Reset Tips, Weekend Warrior Tips, Military Myths Exposed. The movies been lying to you. Yeah, man, I was talking about some of these movies. They got some new movies coming out, new things coming out, man. And we also got another announcement that we must share on here, like I do each and every time. And some of you guys have been watching, I already know. Wow, that's right. Back to school party and content day. You guys have not seen, you can go to the content day page on Facebook and see all the little models on there, the clothes, the photos. You see, man, talking about they do hundreds and hundreds of pictures, videos, music, food, vibe out. It's just a big, big content party. Just imagine a big content house, you know what I mean? Or a big content boat. And this is what they do. They make content the full day, beginning to end, rooter to the tutor, and they put it out there and they give it back to the kids, man. So big shout out to Quest Promotions at the same time. Big shout out to Yoshi Baby and the whole team. Everybody that's lined up doing things. Angel just recently seen some of the designs and stuff you're doing, man. So shout out to that. Even with the catering, super dope, man. So we locked in with a lot of individuals out here doing some amazing, phenomenal things. We need more of that, y'all. We need more people out here, getting after it, man. So y'all know on this show, I always pull some notes out. I got some notes to the side over here, ready to go, and we gonna go over, man. And what are some of the first things that you experience immediately when you decide to jump back out there? When you decide to get out here and say, hey, man, I'm going to do something better with my life. I'm going to get out here and do what most people may laugh at. And on this show, you know, we give real stories, real talks for veterans and civilians alike to rebuild their life after adversity, man. I've hit many concrete walls over and over again. But get what? I shall not be stopped. I don't care how many times I got to hit that reset button. I'm still going to keep going. And you should do the same. You know what I mean? It's almost like Wolverine. You know, he can get injured so many times and still be able to regenerate and heal himself. Although that may be a made up concept, but guess what? That happens in real life. Just a slower process. You know, you can over here and, you know, how I got my little letter opener. I get my little letter opener over there and cut myself. And here in a few days later, it done heal back up. It may take a little time, but you still heal. Time, healing. It comes all in one and the same. So what will you face immediately when it comes to this? It comes with fighting the old habits, bouncing back, relapsing, going back to what you used to do. Something that I had to do, man. I had to cut off some people I really love, really love rock out with. I had to do that. Like when I'm talking about out here in the city. Like really had to do that because I was going to be tempted to relapse. Hey, man, tempted to get back out there and be out all night, be at every club, be at every show. You know what I mean? Putting people on, getting back out there doing that. Now, I'm not saying it is bad to put people on, put people in position. But when it comes to you losing time with your kids, it hit a little different. It hit a little different, man. We was watching some Bass Reeves episode yesterday. If you ain't never seen the Bass Reeves series or look up the documentary, it'll kind of open your mind up to some of the things individuals like you and I may face when it comes to bringing a bag home. Man, I got to get out here and get this money. All right, I got to get this money. So either I'm going to be out there getting to this money and I'm not going to be home. You can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Now, technology's here. You can make money at home now. But before, you had to be gone for weeks at a time, months at a time to go make some good money. And when you come back home, oh, well, you know, a new baby's here. Man, I don't even know what's that baby name over there. Oh, okay, cool. Because when you come back, you smash and go, and you got to pack your stuff back up and hit back out on the road. Very, very tough. But do you want to be the one not providing? Or do you want to be the one at home, you know, ain't got nothing going, but I'm at home? That's some things that you gotta kind of balance out in your life. You know, it's tipping the scales. Gotta balance out in life, man. So some of the things that we deal with is going back to the old habits, doubts from others. That's a big one right there. You listening to people that ain't did nothing with themselves. Bro, why you finna get out there and you crazy? Why you finna get out there and get behind the mic and do a podcast by yourself? Boy, you crazy. Why would you do that, man? You need other people with you, huh? I'm doing it now, huh? And consistent with it, and pretty damn consistent with it. You know, there's going to be individuals that's going to doubt every decision that you make, man. That's stupid. I don't think that's good. It's not a good look. Don't do that. But the same individual telling you not to do that ain't got nothing going on with their damn selves. Now, I'm just saying, this is some of the things that we have to face. On top of that, check this out. Angel just talked about internal resistance. Angel just talking about the internal resistance, right? The first hard decision to make is cutting something off that you like, that's actually holding you back. For some people, it's the drinking. For some people, it's the smoking. For some people, it's gambling. For some people, it's the females or males, depending on what side of the tracks you are. And maybe you never know these days. You might be on both sides of the track. Whatever it is, may be holding you back. I tell my daughter, my kids, hey, you're gonna put a individual. I say I'm working on my cousin. I'm about to say the MF, but you're gonna put an individual on schedule. Yeah, this is the only time you could come over here and rock out. And you got to go after that. I got things to do. I got the future to think about. Well, what about her? Damn that. I got things to take care of. I'll see you when I see you. That may be a little rough, but I'm a father. And I've been out here. I've done some things. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be that parent that's gonna give you this Care Bear story. No, life is hard. You're gonna have to suck it up. You know what I mean? What's good with it? What's good with it, Spike? SS Spike? What's good with it, man? For those that know, make sure y'all go follow that channel, man. That's my son. He got his own thing going. I'm proud of you, Taylor. I'm proud of you, man. You got to keep going. I know you're working on your muscles every day. That boy want to go to the gym. You know, he get on these dumbbells and start lifting these 30-pound dumbbells. You know what I mean? He ain't even close to 10 yet. He got a few more years before 10. But he over here knocking this stuff out because he's determined. You know what I mean? He got that mom and dad in him. He got that fight in him. He got that dog in him. You know what I mean? And that is what I want my kids, the ones I have with me and the ones that's not with me. See, I keep it real on here. I want them to have that dog in them. That nothing that this world gonna throw at me is gonna put me in a spot where I'm not gonna be able to continue to move forward. Put a person on schedule. Hey, baby, you can't call me at none of these times. Most people know me. You are not gonna hit me up after 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You might as well cough it up. You gonna have to hit me up in the morning time. I ain't touching that phone. Got things to do. Even right after this, I'm gonna call me a ruck right after this, and then I'm finna get on here and do these projects. When you're determined to change your life, man, you gotta cut off the things that are not meant for you. Period. Damn what everybody talking about. Damn what's hot right now. All right, man, you gotta do what you can do. You only get one life. I say it on this show all the time. Get one life. Only one. Only one. Unless you believe in reincarnation, and you may get multiples. Just saying. But here and now is what matters. You keep living in the past, you're going to stay there. You can look so far in the future, that's good and great. But you're here right now. What are we doing right now? What's the next steps right now? What are you willing to cut off and sacrifice for you to go forward? Now, when people hear that word sacrifice, y'all start thinking about this Illuminati shit and all this other crap. I'm talking about real sacrifice, where it's like, all right, man, I'm going to have to cut off this drinking for a year. Now, I have to cut off this smoking for a minute so I can get my stuff right. Yeah, I mean, you right now, you going through it right now. I promise you, I'm telling you right now, today might be your day one. Today might be your day one. Today just might be that day where you like, you know what? I'm listening to this crazy food on here, and he might be right. Let me just attempt this. And you don't do what most of these other people be talking about. Man, go ahead and put you a 90-day plan together. Man, most people can't think the next 10 minutes. Do what you can right now. And then go forward to the next step. Right now, focus on right now. Then move forward from there. Just like the little steps. One step after another. You got to baby it. Sometimes you got to talk to people like they 3-year-olds. Yup. People have to talk to me like a 3-year-old at times. Yep. So I can get it. I can get on here and talk some deep. I can get on here and just go so deep with the words. It might fly by a few people and don't even hit home. If I keep it simple and plain, hey man, you're going to have to cut off the things that you really like so you can get the things that you really deserve. Woo! Just saying. Yeah, having a good day, man. You're going to have even a great day. We might go back to the park today. They saw your video of you over there cooking, doing your thing, man. You got that food good, man. Made daddy proud. Made dad and mom proud. You know what I mean? I love you, son. You know what I mean? And the same way I be talking on here, the same way I talk to them, y'all. Don't he would tell you. Taylor will come here and tell you. I talk to them the same way I'm talking to y'all on here. Because they got to know. They got to know, man. This is not a gimmick. This ain't a role that I'm playing on here. This is really a part of my life. So when it comes to anything I may do or mistakes I may make later on, like, well, shit, go back to live, bro. Probably talked about it on the live. Yeah, I probably did. Probably did. Another thing that we have issues with when it comes to identity crashes, identity crisis, man, you forget who you are. We go through that a couple of times, man. We forget how powerful we are. We forget what we've done. Who am I now? It's hard to get people to lock into the new you when all they want to see is the old you. If you was that young individual out there knocking, busting people's head, you're one of them ones, and that's what people known you for. Guess what? Every time you end up getting back around those individuals, it's inevitable. Old story gonna come up, and this is a part of this is what humans do, right? It's not like something that you've been trained to do. It's what we do, right? People are attached to who they first meet. That's why they'd be like, "Oh man, the first time you meet an individual, right? That's who they always remember." Now, you may have switched and changed your whole life up, your whole movement up, right? Your whole thought press up. People out here change their religion 20, 30 times. You still the same? Just saying. Most people want you to stay who they are comfortable being around. Not the new you. They want to be around the old you. The people that they are. Remember, this keyword in there is who they are comfortable being around. Damn how you feel. Damn that you want to make yourself better. Who they feel comfortable around so they can feel better about their life, not yours. See, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm a bit of a DICK on here. Dedicated individual collecting knowledge. And none of those 4 words say that I am going to fold, bend, break, or get out here and conform to what they want me to do, whoever they is, right? That's what comes from being the day one. That's what it comes with. You come out, you come home. I've been there. Some of you guys may have been your first day out, and the first thing you think about, all I want to do is turn up and have a good time because I ain't got to have a good time in a long time. First mistake. Old habits pop back up. Lack of discipline. Your emotion is leading the way instead of your thought process. Yeah, you won't hear that one. But real spill. Then you had a silent panic. Silent panic. Ooh. Oh, you gonna hit me with you gonna hit him with my no? Yeah. You know what? That's my name, man. Yeah, give him the government name. Yeah, tell him come on with it. Don't tell Taylor to pause. Taylor, do your thing, son. You want to come tell them about your channel? Come here and tell them about your channel. Tell them come like and subscribe to your YouTube and all that. He working on all these videos and he want to do his own thumbnails. So I let him do his own thumbnails. Let him do all his own thing. He hopping on Photoshop doing his own. Dad, I want to do it. All right, you got it. Yeah, man. He's stuck in his ways. Old mule. I love my kids, man. I swear they just like us. They man talking about just like us. When he get in his mindset or something, Dad, give me your phone. And listen, he has my phone 95% of the time. Period. Just being honest. He had that phone more than me. And he'll come to me with the phone. Dad, got a call. Dad, look at this. Dad, it's the school. Dad, this person called. Dad, that's what he'll do. Because he working on what he doing. What's up, man? Yeah, he's been working on his stealthing. He's been working on his stealth movement. You want to tell him about your channel? Huh? I see you in the comments. He over there running the right now. But yeah, man, this is what we doing, man. This is how I rock and roll every day, man. And with that being said, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe like you guys are already doing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tapping in. You know what I mean? This is the way I found my way to heal and spend more time with my kiddos. That's why I'm doing this stuff here. We done built and transitioned this whole back room into a down studio now. All right, so it's so funny, man. So funny how things go. And the painting, you know, I still got the painting here. For y'all that don't know, I've been working on this painting, and like I say, each and every time I look at this painting, it's really done. It's just like I want to do more every time I do check out this painting, right? And for you guys that haven't seen, I'll turn the screen a little bit. You guys can see the big boy painting that's over there. Yep. It's one of my loves, man. I like to paint and do my thing, and it's just that was my day one of bouncing back to who I am. Angel love it when I get out here and do portraits and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Hey Taylor, you gonna make something else? What you cooking today? What we eating for dinner today? Huh? You don't know? We're gonna figure it out. I see the apron in the back now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's yeah. Most people know me out here for the entertainment stuff and you know plugging people in. Yep. Yeah, you dropped the whole government. It's cool. The name hold weight. Trust me, it'll float. The movie It. But yeah, man, this is what we do each and every time, man. Big shout out to the Primetime Network. Big shout out to the Boss Talk 101 Primetime Network for picking up the show. I am super excited for everything that's going on. You guys can go tap in. They got the whole EPK kit up right now. You guys can check it out. Literally right on the network. It's super dope. I'm pulling it up right now. You guys can check this out. This is where you can go find all the great news and new things that are going on. Boom, right there. Yeah, he got the whole government. You can check out the photos. That's Taylor right there. That's who's over there doing all the shindigging right now. So you guys can check out all the content, all the pictures. And this is where it started. This was my restart. So crazy. Right there, me out there with the grapefruits out there in the woods, man. That was my day one. Out there, getting out there, day one, restarting. And you kind of can see the trajectory and where we at and doing this thing now, man. This became a full-on run. We all look at that, man. We was just yesterday, it was 1983 something. Now we almost at 100,000 watch hours right now. But you can check out all the audios and all the videos. You can download the videos. We'll have specials and stuff on here. But yeah, man, great things happening. Turning to a show. You want to watch any of the other shows, any events they've got going on, definitely tap in. Also, let me say this. Yo, you want to get interviews and all that type of stuff, tap in with Gems IT Publishing. Interviews. You have a show that you want to create. They're talking about looking for sports shows. They're looking for different shows. They've got doctors on this show. They've got all type of shows on here, all type of different. They got financial shows on here. So you got ideas to rock out with a show. You want to be on a different network. That's actually, this will be headed towards Roku and all type of jazz like that. Do yourself a service. Go to Gems IT Publishing. Tap in with them, man. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this right now. Boom. Yeah, because this is something that I know individuals can use and really need to tap in with, because you get to the point where you'll be like, oh man, I really need some services out here. And man, when I say the man is on it, man is on it. You know what I mean? I'm glad that, big shout out to JB, because he's the one that put me on, man, for real, put me on. It's funny how it went about, because I was literally just coming out of the woods, and he had sent me a link, and when he sent me the link, I was literally like just in my own thing, supporting anything JB's doing. I'll tap in and check out, and just tap in to see what's going on. And before long, look where we at now. I'm doing a whole show now, and it started out with me just supporting. You know what I mean? Supporting and getting on, talking, and just doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? So I would tell you guys, make sure you guys tap. I'm already getting this on here. I wanted to make sure you guys saw the site. There it goes. There it goes. Boom, there it goes. Bam. Here we go. You guys can see it right here. Before we hop off here, I got 2 minutes, so I'm gonna make sure I stay in my window of time. I'm working on making sure I stay on my window of time, y'all. What do you say? Yes, that's the whole government. My son, you know what? Because he's spelling. I'm loving it. You're spelling great, son. I love your spelling. All right, this is where you guys go tap in. Jim's IT Publishing, man. You go in there. If you are an author, you want to get your books published, you can get your publishing done here. You can get on here. The content form is on here. You guys want to go here and get your content. This is the content release form. This is where you can fill it out to get your interviews. It's absolutely free. Don't cost you anything. Just need to get the rights so they can play your music and different stuff like that. And you fill the form out. The form is very, very short, man. And this is where Angel's gonna fill her form out. Semi-Quest still gotta roll his show out. But listen, man, I am super excited, and I want you guys to stay and watch what I got for you guys here in a sec, man. And for many times people tap in on this show, for many times people tap in the show, I'll constantly add to the list, man. So I'll make sure that yeah, do that, man. Do that, man. And you guys, man, listen, have an amazing day. Check out these post credits. Big shout out to DJI Mike, man. They actually tapped in and seen some of the videos, which is dope. You just never know where that's gonna go. So shout out to DJI. I got the mics. That's how I be shooting the videos. You know what I mean? That's why you always see them in the videos over here. But shout out to them, man. Roll that footage.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm not gonna rap, but that's what you might do. Anyways, guys, I'm filming all this stuff with the DJI Mic Mini, the DJI Action 5 Pro, and that's how I get these videos rocking and rolling, man. You guys been following me a while. I've been doing a lot of this content with an older cell phone, didn't have the best quality, but with the DJI, woo-wee, y'all getting their work, huh? I know. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tap in with DJI, all their type of equipment, and make sure you tap in what I do. Inside Speaks, military veteran point of view. I'm a veteran that likes to hike, ruck, bike. At the same time, we talk about real stories, real incidents that help you survive another day. Because at the end of the day, that's the serious mission. Staying active, staying free, and living the way we want to be. Y'all stay safe. Stay alert, stay alive, and we're gonna keep driving forward. Let's get it.
Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.